or they're going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On play action, Allen. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he stopped immediately there. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's caught by Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back to throw. Allen sliding out of the pocket. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play 1 and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, but they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Hurts. Over the middle here, LeBron. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Swift. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space
Let's go.
there.
Let's go. What a freaking style.
They'll get neither the a touchdown nor the first down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
He quit. Easy win. So the streak will be 18.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
They start the drive with Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
That's how you open up the game.
For a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 58 yards.
And the Bills need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now Prescott going to change the play. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looks like they'll move things around here.
Prescott on 1st down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Running right.
Dude,
It's
just run on the outside and get me.
And he'll be taken down at the
2nd and 19.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense defense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll try to throw down. Prescott in trouble, and he's taken down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
All right, y'all didn't let me pick
And
that.
that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. A sizable 16-yard jump there. The drive continues. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
That is caught by Lane. And he will be out of bounds here.
Oh, bullshit.
Final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Prescott.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take possession
Bad choice, bad
at their own
choice.
16-yard line.
Definitely not the
Trying to
ideal
fit it in
time
that
to see
window.
that
There was
mistake
no
point
window.
because this is still one
There was no
possession
window.
game, and that's at least a field
Who's
goal
that
that just
keeping
vanished
in
with that
the
turnover.
window?
Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Now I'm going to just dash and gash.
Again, it's Cook. There he goes, left side.
Dash and gash and go. Oh my God.
Can I talk my... Come on! That other side. The Oakland way. Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my seat. But I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was in the button. Now I pay the staff off and fly to another country. It's for the love of the game. Never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted. Still clocking big digits. I'm working on big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. My deal 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. We should sell when the cops can't. We hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country. What you think? I'ma take them all back to the penthouse and get me. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful. I'm doing this. I don't believe. Go out to Colombia and brought me home. Used to be the underdog. Now they put me overseas. I don't wanna be nobody else. Nigga, do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my seat. But I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was in the button. Now I pay the staff off.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough.
Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough.
downs at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Not only was it a terrific return to get them out near the 50-yard line, that changes what you want to do on offense because your playbook is wide open. You want a quick start, you may go for a quick strike on your first play on offense with that great field position.
Oh yeah, touchdown to X.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 50 yards. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40. He's out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Now Jones. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40.
Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Got him, coach.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Netted him with the underneath coverage.
Killer there.
We got another victim, chat.
And he is going to score. It's a pick.
Appreciate the
six.
follow.
Bills touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Jones, another shot here after the pick six.
Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and second down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
Oh, no. Took too long. You want that first thing over the middle, but it wasn't
There's
there.
another one intercepted.
Oh, man.
And he is going to
Just gotta control that fast.
6 and a Bills touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
Has absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun. Jones.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. Second and two. 21-0 our score after 1.
Patriots nothing.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That's good. Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Kaiir Elam makes a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Trent Sherfield, 33 yards. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track, get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Off play action. Jones. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots, first down.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh no! Oh no!
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On play action, Allen. On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now it's Allen. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen flushed out right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Seriously?
I have a goal to be the best in the world. Look at this. I was just going to come upstairs and show you this. Man, they robbed us. They tried to say a kid blocked in the back too, so they're going to try to rob us of that. But you see after they scored, he got loose. It's fucking fast, and we're going to give him the ball now. He did not step out of bounds.
They said he did?
Yes. And then I think they threw a flag on a kid because they said he cussed. So they were going to try
this is a frustrated coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delay of game.
Looks pretty clear to me. So we were getting robbed. I thought we were going to have a touchdown on my special teams.
So they freaking called it back? So he stepped out? Or what?
Yeah, they said he stepped out, but then the penalty brought it back even further. But he never even stepped out, which was the crazy thing. And the penalty was because the ref said a guy cussed at another guy.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt.
Said something to him type shit. Then the referee got in the kid's face and was like, "You want another one?" They were totally fucking small town, like they were fucking cheating, and it was the same referee
He's
from the
been a busy
varsity.
man. Finds the
small
third down
town.
as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Area? Wasn't that down by Des Moines?
No, it's Davenport.
I thought you were in Davenport last week.
No, I was in Des Moines last week. That's where Southeast Polk is. Pleasant Valley is by Davenport, and it was definitely a small town. Like they didn't have no jumbotron or nothing. Those fucking referees were fucking probably went to high school. And it was the same ones from the varsity, and they were doing the same shit. Like no calls
After
going
the
to
touchdown
us.
pass to kick it away.
Oh my god. But that was ridiculous. Like he didn't step out. I don't know what they were doing.
Return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1-3. Versus 2-2.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either
My
side of
mom's
the
coming
ball,
with
just go
Madden.
ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's hard as hell to hear you with these on and AirPods.
Jones now. A final shot before
Put your life
break.
together.
Yeah, right. You laying down all day. Who's ranked in one of the best in the world? A lot of people do. Yes, they do.
Best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Why don't you quit this game, man? You out here wasting your time and mine. 35-0, man.
The Patriots trailing
God,
here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And no return from Montgomery.
Hey, Google,
Bring it out to the
turn all the
25.
lights to 100% brightness.
Snack.
Woo, Rudy.
The snack that she had.
No, he won't.
Who did it? What did it? Oh, was it Rudy? I think it was Rudy. The other night, I gave Ben hot dog and grapes on a plate. He wanted on the couch, and he left a couple grapes on the plate. And Rudy
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Snack.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstart. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On second down, Cook.
Took your ankles.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Here's Cook again.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him
the
with 2
hacks
to go
off.
on second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Left side, Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
We'll make it work.
He had a minimal gain on 1st down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Trent Sherfield, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to...
Damn, when you turned it on, you didn't think you were going to get beat like this.
Come up empty on 4th down.
Cash cow 1990, I was born in 89. Sorry I do you like this.
Allen off the play
right there.
fake, rolling to his right.
But I gotta go right now.
He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Trent Sherfield, 33 yards. And the Bills add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
I had to eat my pizza while I played because you just wouldn't quit. You just wouldn't
So now
quit.
Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it.
Hey.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
From 4 like I thought it was going to. You're not getting those points off the pick 2. Sorry.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
This is
No
48-0,
return.
bro.
Montgomery bring it out to the 25.
You just get the game? No way you won the game. Playing like
The
this.
Pats at the line, ready to go. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the
Might be
fourth
the
quarter,
easiest
facing the big deficit.
346 wins.
Just silver
Lord.
linings. What can they look to do here offensively?
You know,
Run it out.
we talked about this
Who
with
wasted
the
my
coach
time?
season and kind of had this scenario like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team.
Remember
You're
the
down big.
time.
You really have like
definitely
one
gonna remember
possession
this,
left
Bubba.
and you're trying to put points on the
Oh,
board that
Lord.
don't
Get
matter.
stuck.
But
Oh,
do
make him
that.
drop that.
And he told me to actually do
Little
that.
tip
And in this
18,
situation, he's going to try
100
to
with
run the
4
best
tubs?
offense
Yeah,
he
not
can
gonna cut it.
have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So
Not
right now,
gonna
they're
cut
gonna
it.
try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
You thought you had me.
Throwing
Thought
on
you had
first
me at
down.
first round.
Short
Nope.
pass caught by Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, he's got Parker. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. Now you've got to
Trying to get
hustle
that
your
Gucci
guys
out
to the
the
line
board.
and get them set.
Little garbage time yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, no.
He's
That should
gonna
have
look
been big.
downfield for Henry.
That should have
That
been
is
big.
incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up
A
incomplete.
lot of others. Definitely a lot. I was right there. I'll let you
Throwing
go.
Jones.
I'll let you
Now
go.
a short one to Gesicki.
I'll let
They
you
get
go.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And
You
the
thought you had
offense moving
something there.
quickly to the
Oh, for
line.
me?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jones.
They robbed me. Bad timing because they felt
And
bad.
this
You
will
were
be
so.
incomplete. What can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked 2. Instead, it's
But I
4th
gotta
down.
go right.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there.
It is caught.
I was
And he's
there.
going to pick up a Patriots first down. So we're
Check,
getting 7
check.
there on 4th and 3.
Check. Little double move. Fuck the double move. Yeah.
Back to throw.
Yeah, I'm there.
Jones.
And you got stuck by the same dude. You couldn't throw him.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots
We
going to use
score
one of their
a
timeouts.
touchdown and get 2.
As the clock will stop with an even
Wait.
20 seconds left to go. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh yeah, lock. Oh my god. Look at that ankle.
On the handoff, Stevenson.
my
And he is
God.
met at the line of
Oh
scrimmage, and he
my
goes
god.
down
Oh
right
my
there.
god.
Now the Patriots will use the
Right up
second
on
of
the
their
line in the mix
timeouts.
and shit.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This might help move me
An
inside the
extra
top
defensive back
90.
here for the Bills on
Thanks for
3rd
that.
down.
Oh, 92 before I logged on and bust you a pick.
Looking to throw.
Underneath coverage.
Jones.
Looks like he won't see
And
points.
my
Looks like he'll give
goodness,
away a few more
another
before this
interception.
one's over.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Damn.
He is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been
56
rough for this
zip. I can't
offense. And
remember the time
certainly a
I
signal
beat a
caller,
like
Charles,
this.
that's thrown
Who
all
was
these
on
interceptions.
Xbox. Oh
Another
my
one there,
God.
and this one
We
taken
just
all the
bait
way
you. We
back to
let
the
you
score.
check. You think it's going to be there later?
Nice little
Nope.
spot in the
Underneath
post-game
coverage.
highlights
I
to
get
show
one of
this
those
rhythm
every
of
game.
interceptions and great plays this
Every
group has
game.
made. They've been on
Stay
it
main.
from snap one.
What we got here? I don't really like what's going on in this scenario. Oh my God.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2,
see.
but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college.
No,
you know,
we rather
size of
see.
victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead,
Fresh
they go
shutout
for it, get
in
2.
the 20-game
You got some pretty
history.
ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Yeah, this one's a ball game.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
That was a good butt whooping. That didn't help me at all because you were so terrible.